Yo, what's good, everybody? It's your boy Steph from the Hot Movie Podcast. And listen, man, I love Pat McAfee. Pat McAfee is great, you know what I'm saying? And it's just, I'm worried that when he goes to ESPN, we're going to get like some type of watered down, filtered version of him. I mean, clearly on the show, he's a little more candid. He can cuss and stuff like that. And I like the Pat McAfee show for what it is. I mean, not only like Pat McAfee is great, obviously former pro athlete in the NFL, but I mean, he's a great interviewer, great talker, very entertaining. And he signed that big deal and that $85 million deal to join ESPN, I believe, at the start of college football season. So he's been under some hot water lately, and the reason why he's under some hot water is because he was tweeting with some friends or tweeting between friends. And I'm not gonna call like Twitter, by the way, like they changed that whole thing to X now. Whatever, man. I'm not calling. It's still gonna be Twitter to me, so I'm still gonna use it. But Michigan State unveiled a new uniform, and he criticized it, basically saying, I think Nasser was in on the design team actually, and it's pretty funny. I mean, but at the same time, we know how serious former a medical athletic trainer, whatever it was, Larry Nasser for the gymnast, or the team doctor, whatever it was. He's serving some crazy amount of time for just all the crimes that he's done while at the university, while at Michigan State University. And we know how sensitive that is, and towards the victims, I totally understand that aspect of it. But at the same time, though, man, they try to come after him, and the sensitive crowd was queued up for this, and it's not going to work, man. Like ESPN, they're not going to get rid of Pat McAfee over this. It's stupid. They can get mad all they want to. ESPN knows who they're bringing in, but at the same time, like I just talked about it, with Stephen A. Smith, and he has his own platform, and he has to be careful, on what he tweets out, because the ESPN is not going to like it. And is this the first domino of many things to come for Pat? I don't know, but good for Pat McAfee though, because he today on the show, he didn't back down. I mean, he addressed it, and he apologized, but not necessarily like sorry for the tweet. Just saying, look, if you're a fan, I'm sorry that you were offended type of apology, and good. You know what I'm saying? Like at this point, man, like everybody needs to stop apologizing for people's feelings. You know what I'm saying? Like it was a joke between friends. You know what I'm saying? Like I love dark humor. Dark humor is great. But I mean, it's Pat McAfee. If you watch his show, like this is right up their wheelhouse. They always joke and stuff like that. It's nothing to be offended about. But again, that's not the society we live in, and that's cool. You know what I'm saying? He didn't say I support this guy or whatever. He just made a joke. You know what I'm saying? So they can get upset all they want to. And going forward, like these type of apologies, like, listen, I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry you're offended. That's about it. I'm not sorry for what I said or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Unless you really said something off the wall that was to target, the people affected by this heinous criminal. You know what I'm saying? But that wasn't the case, man. So I mean, it just got out of control. I am concerned for Pat though, you know what I'm saying, just on when he joins, when the whole show moves to ESPN, like, that liberal network, man, I don't know what they're going to do. I really don't know what it's going to look like, how filtered down, and look, this is just a tweet, you know what I'm saying, or at least a tweet that responds to one of his friends, whatever it was. And, it's not that serious, honestly, but in the bigger picture though, it's just kind of like, yo, if Pat McAfee just tweet this, like, can you imagine if he says something against the grain just a little bit on ESPN, So look, I know the bag is nice, $85 million, who wouldn't turn it down? I mean, I know he had a deal with FanDuel, but I believe he likes his deal much better with ESPN. So cool, but again, strings attached. You know what I'm saying? You gotta bring it in, young man. We can't be having this. You stir up social media and having our women at our company get offended. But I mean, at this point, man, everybody's hip to it. Everybody's is not cool with just this whole sensitivity woke culture that we're in right now, that you can't even joke. You know what I'm saying? And it's just going to be met with, as soon as you make a joke, a dark humor joke, whatever, everybody wants you to be gone. They want to cancel you. They want you out of here. So it's just kind of crazy. But, I'm kind of glad I'm happy Pat McAfee on this show didn't apologize in the way that the left would like him to. No, like at this point going forward, comedians, people in entertainment, like, yo, like if you get offended by something I say, or joke that I make, okay, I'm not apologizing for the joke or what I said. If you are truly hurt in your feels, I'm sorry that my joke offended you, and that's about it, though. So, anyways, though, let me know what y'all think about Pat McAfee and the left trying to cancel him and whatnot. I mean, it wasn't gonna happen, but just overreacting. I mean, I get the serious nature of the Larry Nassar guy, but at the same time, the context of this and making a joke about Michigan State University. I mean, the uniforms are kind of off looking. I mean, and it's like they're trying to become the Oregon Ducks or whatever. But yeah, so let me know what y'all think about this and Pat McAfee really not apologizing and staying on his feet, man. And as he enters ESPN, are we going to see a watered down version of him going forward? I hope that's not the case. But anyways, thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe. I'm out.